just got to get dressed up for absolutely no reason. You got to do your hair and makeup, and you just got to vibe out. I'm actually really so excited, and I'm feeling so pumped because I feel like I've been seeing so much lately about how, like, the influencer empire is crumbling. It's crumbling. And I'm like, yes, get him. Knock him down. Get him again. Get him again. Get him again. It makes me so excited, not because I like to see other people fail, but more so because I like to see the underdog succeed. I am actually so sick of seeing content that is just a day in my life, or a get ready with me, or I don't know. Y'all know. I'm not gonna sit here and go over every category of all of the influencer-like content that I hate to see, because y'all hate to see it too, and y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just very vapid. It's vapid. Nobody has a personality. It's like, out of all of the personalities y'all could have chosen to copy, Hailey Bieber? We're copying Hailey Bieber? Like, I'm sorry. I want to see Road Beauty crumble too. Sorry. When I seen people eating sushi with the face mask, like, I just knew so many people were too far gone. I am so happy, though, because I feel like that was the last straw for a lot of people. Because it's just like, you don't even know why you're doing it. These people don't even know why they're doing it. There's no intention behind anything that they do because they don't have an actual life beyond consumption. I'm just very happy. It just seems like the trend is that people with personalities are going to start getting rewarded. And that's why I'm on here, because now is my time to shine. Now is my time to shine. I got beauty and brains up here. I'm ready. If y'all need an influencer, if y'all need somebody to follow me. Follow me. I would actually be such a good influencer. I am not an influencer. I'm a storyteller. But listen, if I were going to influence you to do something, I would influence you to go outside. I would influence you to read a book. No, not audiobooks either. Not audiobooks either. I'm sorry, I'm audiobook queen, but I realized I couldn't spell Phoenix the other day, and I was like, whoa, something's got to give. As a marketing girly, as a communications queen, the trend that is on the rise is storytelling, authentic storytelling. Authenticity, in my eyes, is people telling stories that come from the heart, that come from the soul. I've been seeing, like, regular everyday girls do day in the life, and it's literally them going to the grocery store, getting a car wash, and that's not a problem, because hey, everybody gotta go to the store. Everybody gotta get their car washed. I actually don't have a car. I take the train. That's besides the point. The point is, you can do those things and have it not be a problem. The problem was that there was no story behind it. Because you don't just have to say, oh, I'm going to the car wash. I'm washing my car. Oh, they gave me a sucker. But you can like set the vibe in the car wash. Make me feel like I'm at the car wash. Make me feel like I'm the bubbles that are on your car. Like, I don't know. Like, there's lots of creative and inventive ways to go about things. And I feel like it's the spark and the soul that has been missing from these influencers' lives. And you know what? Something else we need to wake up? Bartering. Ooh. So satisfying. I implore everyone to think about, if they could barter, if there was a good or a service or a trade that they could give somebody else, what would it be? And what would they like in return? Like, in my mind, it's like, if you don't have a skill, get one. If you don't have a point of view, get one. If you don't have a personality, get one. For the last couple of hours, I've just been making TikToks because I am sick of being afraid of being perceived. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a superstar. Of course, I'm going to have haters, but I'm going to have so many lovers. At the end of the day, I shouldn't care whether or not people love me or hate me. It's kind of like Lady Gaga said, like, love me or hate me as long as I made you feel something. And it's just like, that is my new goal moving forward. I'm not doing this for other people. I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it because it's just like, what would I want to see on my TikTok? What would I want to see on YouTube? And I'm putting that out because, like, I'm the only one with the mind and the soul that I have. You are the only one with the mind and soul that you have. And so we got to focus on being our most authentic selves, because it's just like, when I see creators be their most authentic selves, when I see people literally speaking from the soul, I feel it. And it inspires me to do the same. And so it's just like, if I could be that light for somebody else, if I can help bring somebody out of the darkness and help make them feel like it's okay for them to be themselves. Not only is it okay, but it's the only thing we're supposed to do. It's literally the only thing we're supposed to do. Like, I feel so bad when I see people giving up on their dreams, when I see people who say they have no passions or hobbies or aspirations, because it's just like, yes, you do. Who are you? Sit with yourself. Get off that phone. Stop doom scrolling. Go sit in that boredom and figure out who you are there. Figure out who you are in the silence, in the stillness, when you're observing the mundane moments of life. That's who you are. That's the only way you find it. That's where it is. I'm currently in LA, and even more currently, I'm on the beach. This place so far, it's got a lot of personality. Like, there's actually so much to look at that I don't even know, like, I mean, I read online, people were like, oh, if you want to people watch, go to Venice Beach. And I'm just like overstimulated because it's like, fuck, like, it's so much more than just people. Like, it's everything. I'm just going to record a little bit of the ocean because, funny enough, I mainly came for the boardwalk. The boardwalk stretches so much, and it's like, it's so crazy because there are like tennis courts, pickleball courts, an outdoor gym, rollerblading, like bicycling, skateboarding. There's volleyball courts, the basketball court, huge like sculptural statues. There's a playground out here. Like, there is just so much going on. And then you have the boardwalk. It's also low-key chilly though. Like, I really contemplated spending $40 on an ugly little sweatshirt. Thank God I didn't. Thank God, like, I was like, I ain't that cold. I ain't that cold. So I'm only gonna be by the waves for a second because I can't handle it. I'm loving it out here. Oh my gosh. I'm a poolaholic. I am a poolaholic. And the thing is, I never get in the water. Y'all see this hair? I'm never getting in the water. When I come to the pool, I'm coming to lay. I'm coming to be in the sun. Like, I'm not coming to play mermaid. I'm sorry. Not unless I have my goggles and a protective hairstyle. Everything is a performance nowadays, and I think that is essentially what is driving me absolutely crazy. You know, like, people are so focused on performing the aspect of being something instead of just embodying it. And, you know, I saw something the other day that was like, it basically talked about, you know, 2020 is not having our own fashion movement. We are so focused on revitalizing the past that we are not forming our own cultural movements. And I thought that was just so sad. But I thought that it shows, because even when you think about the cultural movements of the past and the aesthetics of the past, you know, punk. Yes, punk had a certain look and aesthetic, but punk also meant something. Punk meant you were anti-government. Punk usually meant that you were in a band, you played an instrument, you were hardcore. Like, there was an entire subculture that went into the aesthetic. Everybody is so focused on getting the look down, getting the aesthetic down, that it doesn't even matter what you do in the in-between moments. It doesn't matter who you are, because who you are is a performance of a certain thing. And you're just so focused on trying to perform it to the best of your ability that you're not embodying anything. That's why it's like you walk around and you feel like nobody has a personality nowadays. Like, when you see the whole Gen Z stare thing, when you think about the fact that Gen Z has, like, basically stolen African American vernacular English and, like, co-opted it and just tries to make it their own in a way, but fails miserably because they don't understand what any of those terms mean, how to put them together. Like, they don't understand it's an actual language and not just like internet slang. That's a whole nother video. But it just pisses me off that everything's a performance, and it makes me so frustrated, because we are just meant to be ourselves. We are not meant to have a certain aesthetic, a look, or a vibe. We're not meant to have so many labels and put ourselves in so many different boxes. Like, this is the generation of the labels. The point is that times is changing. Times are changing. Everybody is sick of performing their entire lives. They're sick of seeing these influencers do it. They're sick of capitalism. They're sick of selling each other things. I mean, there's no reason that I should scroll on TikTok and I'm trying to get a hit of dopamine and all I get is ads. TikTok shop. Buy my photo printer. Buy this camera. I mean, the camera that I'm shooting on right now was a freaking TikTok shop purchase. Now, this one I did need. I needed this one, okay? But it's just like, did I really need the millions of other things that I've bought on TikTok shop? Probably not. But when you're sold something so much, it's just like, fuck, well, I guess I'll get the hit of dopamine instead of from scrolling, but from buying something. And it's just like, that's what these influencers do to you too. That's what these influencers do. And it's just crazy because influencer isn't even a good word for them. Like, they're salespeople. They are no longer influencers. They are salespeople. And thank God that everybody is sick of it. Thank God everybody is waking up. Thank God people don't even have enough money to buy anything. And it makes me sad, but at the same time, it's always darkness before the dawn. You know what I mean? A creative renaissance is on the way. Going to my neighborhood park because every single time I'm here, I'm reminded the kids are all right. The kids are all right. The grass is green. Like, people are still playing outdoors. People are still making friends with strangers. It's so beautiful to see people out and about and like living life and touching grass and breathing in fresh air. Like, people are still doing that. I feel like the media will have you believe that like everybody is stuck inside doom scrolling 24/7, and I feel like that is a problem. You know, people's screen times are, 10 hours plus. I have been guilty before, but at the same time, it's like, no, there are people that are outside. They are playing. They are like, you know what I mean? Like, they might be illiterate, but like they still playing outside. I'm just playing. That was mean. That is a problem. The literacy rates. That's a topic for another day. I'm not gonna lie. Today, I was just feeling a little bummed out. Like, I was feeling a little directionless, I was guilty of doom scrolling today. I've been, laying around the last few days. And while it's been nice because I've been off work, I've been chilling, I can't be on go productivity mode 24/7. It still made me feel kind of like, that I was at home. Like, I still felt bleh that I was at home, like, not doing anything. So I just spent some time praying after I got done doom scrolling. And I was like, God, like, show me what I'm supposed to be doing today. Like, Lord, help me out because I have absolutely no clue. Like, I don't feel good. I feel like my brain is rotting. My mind is numb. Like, I feel like doo-doo. Like, help me figure out what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. And so God told me, it's so crazy, but he told me to go outside. He told me to take my oil pastels with me. And he told me to make a picture. Mind you, I've had these oil pastels probably going on a year. Have not used them. Because in my mind, it's like, I am so, like, I want everything to be perfect. I want all of the circumstances to be right. I want the picture to come out good. I don't even know how to use oil pastels. So it's like, I'm the kind of person that will let something sit and rot and expire because I'm too afraid to use it because it's not going to be perfect. Perfection doesn't exist. But it's better to do something and have it be ugly than for it to have never existed at all. So that's a lesson that I'm trying to teach myself. That's something I'm trying to go over. I'm trying to let go of my perfectionism and just exist and love life and like do things that scare me, because even though it's like, girl, it's just making a picture of oil pastel, it's like, no, this is scary because it's me being vulnerable. It's me making a piece of art, not knowing what I'm going to make, making a piece of art that might not be amazing and beautiful and wonderful because this isn't my craft, but that's okay. Like, I'm realizing it is okay. It is all okay, and that I can do whatever I want, and that's so beautiful. And that's what life is about. Like, that's what life is about. It's about trying things even when they're scary, being scared and doing it anyway, because there's never going to come a day where I'm not scared. There's probably never going to be a day where, oh, all of a sudden I don't care about being perfect. It's like, no, I want to be the best that I can be, but sometimes the best that I can be is just doing anything. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be something, and that's going to be beautiful in itself. So, hallelujah, thank God for that. Okay, so I am done with my pastel piece. I worked on it for, I don't even know, I just got lost in the art. And it looks absolutely insane. Like, I know that I said all art is beautiful. Beautiful is probably not the word that I would use to describe this. I think maybe crazy would be the word. But you know what? I'm happy I did it. I came out here, I faced my perfectionism. My perfectionism left in my face because, like I said, it came out insane. But you know what? I'm just very happy that I did it. Art is art. I learned a lot about myself through the process. And I think it's time for the big reveal. To be honest, I really like it. I really like it. Creativity takes courage. It took courage for me to do this. I did it. I am courageous. And I'm really happy now. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I think I will definitely hang this somewhere in my home. I think the entryway, actually, I need you to walk in and bam, it's in your face. Those who get it, get it. And those who don't, don't. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Creativity takes courage. It really does.